Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Looking at the coach that we got from college, the Utah State defensive coordinator, as our safeties coach, he had that defense and that secondary looking good. I see the alignment of what Jim Schwartz wants to do, which is man press and do a lot of what the Eagles like to do defensively and schematically. And I think he could help our secondary really, really well. And this is just really, really good to see that he has an understanding on what we want to do, how we want to play, and things like that. So, yeah, go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Jeff, I don't know much about Coach Banda. I'm assuming that Jim Schwartz liked what he saw and thinks he can fit into what the Browns want to do along with Kevin Stefanski.
Certainly. And I think the first thing, until you do your homework, everybody says, oh, you're bringing somebody in from Utah State. There was at one time where Banda was a co-defensive coordinator at the University of Miami. Miami, maybe the shine off of the star of that program, of course. But that big time job to be had at one point. But here's a guy who loves to come in, likes to play aggressive. And I think coming from the college ranks, this probably isn't a terrible idea right now for the Cleveland Browns. You need some guys to come in that are going to be different voices. And it's so weird. And, I know everybody, the Browns coaching staff. It's so unheard of for a coaching staff to remain together for 3 years in the NFL. And to be frankly, it's not necessarily the best of things. That means nobody was interested in taking your coaches. Nobody was interested in promoting them. Now, after a second season of not reaching the playoffs, the Browns had decisions to make. They've made them. You bring in a guy like Jim Schwartz, who comes in and obviously has been a really, really solid guy as a defense coordinator in this league for years. But now you're showing that you're going to bring in some guys that maybe are a little bit different and guys who can maybe rally the troops, fire the guys up a little bit, as he is, one of the new voices as he's going to come in and coach the safeties. And most likely there's going to be some turnover within that room. So basically, here you go. You get to start with Grant Delpit. We're going to get you some other pieces, but go ahead, make it work.